Governor Bullock's directive to reopen Montana after the coronavirus shutdown is creating some detailed questions at the local government level, where leaders are scrambling to figure out how to implement the latest guidelines.
News of the governor's guidelines was welcome news here in Ravalli County, where the stay-at-home orders have been creating concerns because of the limited number of COVID-19 cases. But how to implement the new directives is another matter. Meeting just a couple of hours after the guidelines were released, the Ravalli County Board of Health acknowledged Bullock's Phase 1 reopening seems clear enough, but as the board dove deeper into the details, the questions began to come up. In particular, Board of Health Chair and County Commissioner Jeff Burrows called the new guidelines arbitrary, noting differences in when and which businesses will be allowed to open, forcing government to pick winners and losers.
We're going to open up all retail, right, on the 27th. So you can go down, you can walk up and down Main Street, you can shop, buy all day long up and down Main Street, but you can't go in and sit in the coffee cup. That to me, I don't understand it. Until May 4th, all of a sudden, arbitrarily a week later, then restaurants are okay. What is that date based on? That to me seems like a coin toss.
Burrows said with businesses already closing or unable to survive a week, the county should just open everything up. But legal counsel said the county can't make guidelines less restrictive.
The county's health officer, Dr. Carol Calderwood, hadn't had a chance to look over all of the details and said her team will have more answers coming up tomorrow. That's expected to include what kind of messaging to give to convince Bitterrooters to follow these new state guidelines.
Thinking about explaining to the businesses that this is what the governor said. You know, this is why we've decided to follow suit with what he said.
We need to make people understand that they have this increased ability to do things now, but if we're not careful, we may start having more infections, and then we have to do something about it.
Plan to continue its meeting on Thursday afternoon after the county's health team had a chance to review the state guidelines.